Okay, dweeb. Who wins? Jeez. Oh, dear. Who wins this fight? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. You win. How long do we even fight for? Check from the last video you made. Okay. 11 days! It's been 11 days! We've been fighting for almost 2 weeks. Yeah, that's insane of all the stamina we have. Stamina. Yeah, and we're using our stands as well. Well, speaking of which... Yeah, speaking of which... The world! Ah, shit. Okay, I stopped time for around... 20 seconds. For around 30 seconds. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Actually, what I just noticed, I can stop at any time, so I don't even need the time to be full, and then it resumes, so... Resumed. Ow! Okay, you win. You win. You win. You win, dweeb. You win. Okay, good. Anyways, it's been 11 days since you made your last video, right? Well, shit. And a lot of new things came out. Yeah, it did. I'm not really notified. What is it? Well, for starters, there's so many new episodes of... There's a few new episodes of... There's another episode of Blue Lock, and there's another episode of Chainsaw Man. Okay. There's also, Also, you really need to make another Damon Whittiff video. Alright, fine. Okay, and what else? Well, for starters, there's the 3.2 trailer came out, and it is absolutely fire. Okay, I did hear about that, I guess. Oh yeah, did you see, Nahida's trailer backstory? No, I didn't. Wait, why? Well, from what I know, it is very dark. Like, very, very dark? Yes. Wait, am I recording? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, fine. I guess we'll be right back. Okay, so dweeb, so from what I hear, this Nahida's happy birthday teaser is like very sad, right? Yes. Check the comments out. So, you know what? Fine. Anyways, let's see. Wait. Oh, okay.
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage.
Aww.
I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday.
Okay, well that's good. Hey babe, I thought you said this was sad. And oh, it is. Just get to the second half and then you're there. Okay, let's see. So I think if I have the video and then I get
In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me. Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you.
This is so cute. Oh,
The Sub-Zerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage.
Wait, what?
I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday.
So it's just gonna be going over and over again? I'm sorry, but, yes it is. Oh, don't worry, this one is still good, it's just, the second one, it's sad. Okay, let's see.
In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me.
Wait, I just noticed something. Wait, I have a question. Harley, just stop Ashley and watch? No, I won't. Well, why are they putting, Ether here? Wait, shouldn't there be two? You know, like, one for Ether and one for Lumine? Like, shouldn't they do that? I don't really think it matters because turns out most people who play Genshin Impact literally pick Ether over Lumine. I don't even know who said that. But let's see. I said that like 3 times.
Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. The Sub-Zero's festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in the flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday. In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me. Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. The Sub-Zero's festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye.
Oh
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It was my birthday. Happy birthday, Nahida.
Oh my god. Oh no. Wait a minute, Harley, are you shedding a tear? Yes. What the do you think? This is sad. So she's been she's been captured by the sages and they're just imprisoning her? That is very sad. It's sad. And also I the despair in her voice when she said happy birthday. Oh jeez. Oh no, this is just sad. You said to check the comments, right? Yep, I did. Okay. 500 birthdays spent in solitude. This is incredibly agonizing. I think she still turned out so kind and compassionate. The doctor was right. She has incredible willpower. Cannot watch the common folk suffer. Ryan Shogun makes common folk suffer. Venti, I am common folk. And Nahida, I am suffer. If that was supposed to be a joke, then I'm not laughing because that is just. I mean, I guess the doctor is right. She does have incredible willpower to still keep doing this. Ah, jeez, this is just sad. Anyways, what do I do now? Well, there's one more. Just read one more. Okay, fine. Damn, Nahida really had the worst treatment compared to all the other Archons. She just wanted the best for her people, and they just casted her aside. It makes me want to cry so much. Yeah, I'm actually shedding a tear, so you're not the only one. Dweeb, what now? No. Well, now you need to check out the 3.2 trailer. Okay. Dweeb, I'm not gonna get banned for this, am I? You probably might get a copyright claim. You do realize if I get a copyright claim, then people won't even see this video.
Imagine this.
Okay, so version 3.2, Akasha poses the Kalpa Flame Rises trailer. And from the thumbnail of the video, it's literally just, I guess, Scaramouche and a giant Gundam.
We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Wait, he's gone?
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Oh, so they freed her in the 3.2? Yep, they did. So that's good. Wait, is that why? Wait, okay, so what happens now? Well, from what everyone says, she helps them fight Scaramouche? Didn't Scaramouche turn into a god? Yes. This... Those damn fireworks. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Nahida probably has probably has the most willpower and probably has the purest soul out of the entire Genshin Impact story. Then there's what? Klee, although I don't really think she's pure because she just blows things up. And then there's Sayu, and then Chi-Chi, and then there's Bennett, and then there's Razor, and then there's Bennett. And that's the only few I could think of. Hey, what about Kale? I guess. Yes, a lot of pure souls in Mondstadt, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, a lot. Lots. They need to be saved. This, some kind of aimbot?
Make yourself at home! And now doesn't seem to be the time to
Is that her on a swing?
indulge in this feeling. Is it too late for an extension?
Layla. Okay. What is her character? Well, she's a sword user, and she uses cryo. Okay. That's not bad. Hey, I have a question. What's the next place after Sumeru? Well, from what I know, it's Natlan. Isn't that the city of Pyro? Pyro, where the Pyro Archon lives? Yes. And turns out, we'll be meeting another Harbinger. What is with going to new regions and seeing Harbingers? So what, does that mean in Fontaine, which is the city of Hydro, we'll see another Harbinger? In what, Snezhnaya, another Harbinger? Then Conria, another Harbinger? Or, I don't know. No, just watch the video, damn it. Okay.
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
I just noticed something. She basically does what an Abyss Mage does. Okay, let me see.
Is it too late for an extension? Not
Yeah, the Abyss Mages do this. Because the Abyss Mages are literally just flexing on you. Okay.
now.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Who is this?
So, you think this is over?
Wait,
Tighnari?
no. I can't.
Wait, she's crying?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
Hey, what?
The Balladeer has already become a god?
Serious?
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom.
I wish I never even realized this, but I just realized that Scaramouche is another puppet made by the Electro Archon. I just noticed that. And I guess he was a failure, and he just has animal powers now. And jeez, this is a cool ass suit. Look at this.
At my command, you shall fall!
If this is not the most difficult boss to beat in Genshin Impact, okay, you know the Raiden Shogun boss where it's A versus the Raiden Shogun puppet? Yeah, if this has to be like way harder to defeat. This has to be.
My endless cycle begins! Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
What?
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
Oh my god, what the heck is this? Oh, this is so cool, but also scary.
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ahithem's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Wizar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Creating a god. We are
Using human wisdom to create a god.
using human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War.
Oh
Come and inaugurate my birth as a god. To create a god. Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
my god. Okay, then there's just some other stuff. Yo, this is dope. That was okay. The first one was very sad, but this one, I guess this one was absolutely cool. This man said, "Let's reenact the scene of the Archon War." Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so we needed everyone's wisdom, I guess. Wait, no, we needed everyone's will or courage just to defeat A, when she didn't even have her gnosis. And from what we see in this trailer, I'm pretty sure Scaramouche is stronger than A without without her gnosis. How is the Traveler gonna defeat this? If it's with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I don't even think that's gonna work. Is there ever going to be a point in time where the Traveler gets a certain type of power up? Power up, because he's just been fighting on his own. Oh yeah, and also, why is he still using a dual blade? And why is he even using this green uncommon one? Why? It's not even good. Can you at least, you can't give him the Iron Sting or the Prototype Ranker or the Skyward Blade or that freaking Dragon Sword that Albedo gave to him? You could have used any of those, but you're like, nah, we're just gonna still have him use a dual blade. Why? Genshin developers, what? Just make him use a different weapon other than a dual blade. What is a dual blade? What are you gonna do when he fights the Saritsa, who I'm pretty sure at the near end of the game is gonna have all the gnosis and use it. How is this going to work? Jeez, this is so confusing. How? At least give him, the Prototype Ranker. Give him a 4-star weapon. Give him a 3-star weapon. Give him a 4 or 5-star weapon, please. I don't even know what to do now. Oh, okay, well, Harley, can I be honest? What is it, Dweeb? What is it? There's probably gonna be a point in time where I think I have 2 theories. What are your theories? Tell me. Tell it to all the fans that are watching this video right now. And, I'll be right back. If you don't know what me doing another voice, it's basically kind of like when Sensei, let me show you. This is the way it is.
Said,
So what are you doing?
You know, they call you dweeb, but sometimes I question, like, why they call you that, because you're really remedial. Like, sometimes you're like, yo, this dude is clearly slow. He has zero earnings, zero PR, he's a little dog water, no maidens, touch grace. Like, this dude is like, come on, man. Dweeb, clearly that was the Hunter x Hunter opening.
Okay, clearly you've not fell and bumped your head today, because that's not the Hunter x Hunter opening.
Yeah, this is like yeah, I'm basically trying to do my own version of it. I'm basically doing my version of it. Like, it's freaking nerdy guy like right here, but anyways, yeah, that's why. Anyways, I've been recording for 20 minutes, let's get back to another video. I think we'll end off this video with, Damon What If. You think that'd be good? You know what, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Okay then.
Metal Sonic and Metal Goku, so its healing properties won't work fully on Vegeta. But at least it'll keep him from dying. Goku tells him that's a good thing,
As I need him alive and try and find out what his dynamic is.
Goku, Sonic, and Krillin are hesitant on trusting Eggman after all that he's done over the years. But he tries to explain that he's attempting to be better. It's still his mission in life to destroy the two of them, but after what happened with Piccolo and Shadow, he decided it would do him some good to team up against the big baddies. That way, neither of them have to die. Still not something they fully trust, but really, if it wasn't for Eggman, then a whole lot more people would have died. So they have to thank him on that one. They also...
Oh yeah, also I noticed, okay, let me check, just wait. Okay, so I noticed, all my other videos aren't really getting views. Although I've only realized this. You guys only like to watch my videos because I make Corey Kenshin videos. You don't watch any other of mine, but you like to watch my Corey Kenshin vids and other What If vids, and that's it. Like, can you actually watch any of my other videos instead of just the Corey Kenshin ones? Because I don't want it to just be known as the one, as someone who just makes Corey Kenshin reaction vids. Like, yeah, Corey Kenshin is a good YouTuber. He's a goat. But I don't just want to be known to be reacting to his channel all the time. Like, a lot of people, there's another YouTuber who does it, but they still get views from their other videos. Like, come on, are you serious?
flew by to pick up Amy from Corrin Tower, who thankfully survived a Cybermen explosion and was healed up by one of Corrin's senzu beams. Sonic is really happy to see Amy, as at least she made it. She is devastated to find out that Tails and so many others died against the Saiyans, but at least they have the small ray of hope in Namek. They just hope that Vegeta wasn't lying about Piccolo and Kami being aliens. Eventually, Vegeta comes to and attempts to escape the pod, but he's far too weak to escape or do any damage against all these powerhouses in front of him. Goku asks him why he decided to come here and kill all of his friends. What could he possibly gain from that? Vegeta smiles, revealing that it's just in the Saiyan nature to fight and kill. Doesn't he have a drive for fighting? He's lying if he doesn't. Goku goes closer to Vegeta, saying that, of course he does, but he would never go out of his way to kill innocent people. He'd only go after the ones who hurt people, like him. They should finish him off, but he has valuable information that may be able to undo all of the damage he's caused. Vegeta assumes that they're talking about the Chaos Emeralds, but no, he's talking about the Dragon Balls. Finish him off.
Okay, I just have one thing to say about Goku's appearance in, like, early Dragon Ball Z. Well, see, yeah, like, they made him look like this, which isn't bad, but then when it came around to, the Android Saga, they, did a better job on his character better, because it made him more, because they made him look more like his, Dragon Ball Super self.
He has valuable information that may be able to undo all of the damage.
I want you to get a Saiyan Saga Goku picture and then compare it to like a Buu Saga Goku picture.
Vegeta assumes that they're talking about the Chaos Emeralds, but no, he's talking about the Dragon Balls. Goku explains to Vegeta about Kami and the Dragon Balls, and if he was lying
because this version
to kill innocent people, he'd only go after the ones who hurt people, like him. They should
like this one. It looks a little more derpy, and also when Vegeta was dying against Frieza, and when he was about to die, when he looked at Goku, like, Goku just looks so derpy. Why was he built like that?
Finish him off, but he has valuable information.
Anyways.
Goku explains to Vegeta about Kami and the Dragon Balls, and if he was lying about Piccolo being a Namekian. He's surprised to hear all this talk about Dragon Balls, which objects like these he could just as easily gain the ultimate power. If they're on Namek, then he has a chance of defeating Black Doom, and even better, Frieza. Vegeta says he wasn't lying, and if they head to Namek, they could find Dragon Balls there. To try and gain an alliance, he says that with them, they could also defeat the villainous Black Doom, who destroyed the Saiyan race. Goku and Sonic know who he is from King Kai, and Raditz says that the other Saiyans needed their help to defeat him. Vegeta says that Frieza, their ruler, has been trying to deal with Black Doom forever now, though around 6 years ago, that became impossible, as Black Doom gained an immense power and was able to defeat many of Frieza's troops in a single blast. Frieza was getting desperate and told the Saiyans if they didn't go out to kill Black Doom, then he would kill them himself.
What?
Planejando comprar uma casa nova.
Go out to kill Black Doom, then he would kill them himself. This left them in a no-win situation, as they knew that they would easily be killed by Black Doom. This is why Raditz came to Earth to find Kakarot, and once him and Nappa heard about the Chaos Emeralds, they knew coming here might be their best bet against Doom and Frieza.
Wait. I mean, yeah, but the Wisp powers are pretty useful. I mean, like, how much of an increase... Like, how many times of an increase did it give them? Like, 3 times? I guess? Because, I mean, that's a good boost.
Sonic begins to change again.
Oh, no. I know what's happening here. Because he's mad. Because he's gonna say, like, are you serious? All of this? Because you wanted us to help you? You could have just asked. But no, you just had to be selfish. That's what he's probably gonna say.
A dark aura surrounds him as he yells at Vegeta. They could have helped him. If they had just come here and asked for their help, they would have done anything in their power to defeat those two tyrants. Especially since Raditz was Goku's own brother. But no, they had to be selfish assholes and act even worse than Eggman over here and kill all of their friends. They are so stupid to act just as evil, and now they'll have no help whatsoever. Maybe it's a good thing that all these Saiyans are extinct.
I mean, he's not wrong. Also, I just realized something about Dark Sonic. This is just Goku if he, okay, so, I don't know. In Super Dragon Ball Heroes? Yeah. In Dragon Ball Heroes, when Vegeta and Goku were trying to fight Cumber, the evil Saiyan, and Cumber is literally just evil incarnate. Basically evil incarnate. But anyways, when Goku punched him, his evil ki, like, touched him, and he just went into a berserk state. This is literally Dark Sonic right here. Just Goku if he had an evil Super Saiyan form. It's kind of like Legendary Super Saiyan, it doesn't give, except it gives a way more powerful increase. Kind of like Kale's Berserk Super Saiyan form.
Goku tries to calm Sonic down some more, as if he unleashes more power, he's gonna blow up the egg carrier. Sonic reverts back and says that they'll never help him, and should just hand him over to Black Doom now.
Probably.
Sonic runs off with Eggman telling Goku to let him go. Sonic powers up into his Kaioken.
I like how they use I like how they used a red, I'm pretty sure it was like what, Fire Sonic, when he got a fire power up, I think, because this is actually a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing, but they just, is Fire Sonic even a real thing? Because Fire Sonic is like what, would he get like a fire flower from like Mario? That happened in Battle of Sprites. I will be making a series reacting to that soon, but until the 4th one comes out, I won't be doing it. Although that means it'll probably be for another year or so.
To fly off of the egg carrier, and then runs around to clear his head. All he can see is Vegeta killing Tails, something he'll never forgive him for. He never wants to kill, but this guy, he deserves it. They can't just leave him here while they go off to Namek, as he'll kill whoever is left, he's sure of it. Sonic eventually exhausts his Kaioken and stops right in front of the king's castle, exhausted. Princess Sally notices Sonic and goes over to try and help him out. Sonic is brought inside and tells Sally about all that's happened. The news of the deaths of everybody shocks Sally, and she's even more shocked on Sonic's behavior, as she's never seen him so angry before. He's always somebody who is so carefree in attitude, always on top of everything, but this battle seems to have broken his spirit. Sally tells Sonic that it's okay to be angry about his friends. It's something that everybody goes through more than once in their lives. He doesn't need to push everybody else away though. He still has plenty of friends who are willing to help him, and with all of them working together, they can revive the fallen. It won't be easy, but hey, they've survived so many things already. Eggman, Chaos, Shadow, now the Saiyans, as long as they're all...
I mean, Chaos Piccolo was more powerful than the Saiyans. Like, I'm being serious. Like, Chaos Piccolo had a power level of, what, 82,000? And he went... And when he transformed into Perfect Chaos, it was absolutely horrific. 82,000 and the thing is, they needed a golden Great Ape Super Goku to stop him. And from what I know, a Great Ape Super Goku, it could literally kill First Form Frieza. So, yeah.
Able to keep a cool head and keep Vegeta in check, they can go to Namek, revive everybody, and maybe eventually find Frieza and Black Doom. This pep talk actually gave Sonic a chance to clear his mind. He's really happy he confided in Sally and thanks her for helping. Sally blushes, saying he's helped save her life more than once, so of course she can help save his. She asks if she can come up to the egg carrier as well, as if she's up there, she can talk to Vegeta to get him to cooperate in getting them to Namek. Sonic is worried for her safety, but trusts her enough that she won't get herself killed. Sonic flies Sally back up to the egg carrier, where Goku is happy to see that he's come back around. Sally is able to threaten Vegeta enough to get him to cooperate in getting them to Namek, and the group begin their preparations for getting there. First off, they're gonna need a spaceship, and thankfully the spaceship that Kami used to get to Earth is still on Angel Island, so the group take that to use. Eggman, Bulma, and Dr. Briefs begin to do some more advanced work on it, with Bulma and her dad very wary of working with Eggman, but he is a genius, so his help makes the project go on faster. They all discuss who's going to take the trip to Namek, with Sonic, Goku, Krillin, and Amy being obvious people to go. Though they're gonna bring Eggman along as well, since nobody feels comfortable leaving him alone on the planet, just in case he decides to launch another Death Egg and roboticize the entire planet. Gohan tells his dad that he's going too, since he was far too weak to do anything to save Piccolo or Knuckles, so he needs to do this to avenge them. Goku definitely wants his son to go, as it'll be a learning experience for him. Chi-Chi obviously isn't okay with this, but after Gohan yells at her to make his stance clear, she reluctantly allows him to go. A lot of people are going, so Kami's ship isn't going to be big enough to carry everybody. Thankfully, Vegeta tells him that they can modify his ship to be bigger, that way it can carry the others. They still don't trust him very much, but thankfully with the tech from his, Nappa's, and Raditz' ship, they're able to create a bigger ship that can house everybody else. Nice. With all the modifications from Bulma, Eggman, and Dr. Briefs, both ships will get to Namek in only 6 days. This is it. They're going to Namek to bring everybody back. Goku, Gohan, Sonic, Vegeta, and Eggman will take Kami's ship, with Bulma, Amy, Krillin, Metal Sonic, and Metal Goku taking the Saiyan ship. The group all say that they'll meet each other over there and blast off into space. Princess Sally, Gamma and Beta, the Chaotix, Chotsu, and Tikal see them off, wishing them the best of luck on bringing everybody back. In Kami's ship...
If Eggman was just left there alone, I mean, couldn't the Chaotix kind of like stop him though?
Bulma thankfully managed to add a gravity chamber, since Goku suggested it for training. Luckily, Eggman can just go in the other room to work on his robotics some more, leaving the group to train. Sonic doesn't want Vegeta to train with them as well, but he says that if he doesn't, then he'll be killed pretty easily if they run into Frieza or Black Doom out here. Right now, he's a traitor to the Frieza Empire, and if he dies, then they have no chance against Frieza whatsoever. Sonic reluctantly goes along with this, and the group begin their training. Goku makes sure to ask Sonic about the Dark form, as that seemed like a corrupted version of Super Sonic. Sonic says he has no idea what the form is, just that it is him getting really angry. Goku says, well, the approach is one of violence. Thankfully, now they know that Sonic still has some chaos energy inside of him, so if he's able to tap into it without any negativity, then maybe he can turn Super without the emeralds. Sonic says that he doubts he's powerful enough to do that, but Goku keeps encouraging him, as if he can transform into the powerhouse that is Dark Sonic, then Super Sonic should be no sweat.
It's been 2 months since the finale of the Frieza saga. The Frieza saga of this What If. And it's sad because I really want to see more of this. This is literally my favorite series now.
Begin their training together, with Vegeta trying to learn more about the Akari form of Goku's and if he can eventually use that himself. After a few days of intense gravity training, an alarm on the ship begins to go off. Eggman bursts out of his room, telling them that they're all under attack. Sonic asks if they can do anything, with Eggman saying it's him, so of course he added weapons to the ship. They all look out the window to see some black ship coming right towards them. Vegeta reassures them that it's not Frieza or Black Doom, but the ship does look familiar to him. Eggman still sees it as hostile though, so deploys a giant wrecking ball from under the ship and swings it right at the other one, with it just hitting and bouncing right off. Sonic asks if that's seriously all he added for weapons, and Eggman wondering how that didn't work. The black ship beams them in, with the group getting ready for a fight. Once the ship is docked, Sonic, Goku, and Vegeta burst out ready to fight.
Okay, I have one question. This is Vegeta charging up a Gallic gun, but why is his hair purplish in this? It's kind of like when he's it looks like he's trying to unlock Ultra Ego.
All they see in front of them, though, are two small figures in these weird futuristic clothes.
Is this a Nocturnus clan? This is... Okay, this one here is Shade, but I don't know what this one is.
Vegeta recognizes them instantly and laughs. He asks what these two Nocturnus clan members are doing interrupting them. The two remove their helmets, revealing themselves. Sonic and Goku are really surprised to see that they're echidnas. Shade and Julie Sue.
Julie Sue? Who in the absolute is Julie Sue? Okay, she must be a character in the comics or something, because I have never heard of her.
Tell Vegeta that their scouters picked up his signature, and they beamed him in to get his help. Vegeta sticks his hand up, preparing an energy blast. He says that unlike them, he doesn't work for Frieza anymore, so it was a mistake to bring him here. Shade yells that they don't work for Frieza either, he betrayed them. Vegeta lowers his hand, asking what they mean. Julie Sue explains that the Nocturnus clan were traveling to go on a mission to retrieve a bounty for Lord Frieza, but it turns out that he led them right into the Black Arms. Frieza just sent them to die, and pretty much everybody did. They only managed to survive due to pure luck, and take the ship and escape. They are the only two surviving members of the Nocturnus clan, and the two last echidnas. They heard about the Saiyans rebelling against Frieza as well, so figured that they'd come to him for help in getting revenge. Revenge against Frieza? Vegeta says that he may be powerful, but he's still nothing to him, so they're wasting their time.
True.
Goku chimes in though, saying that they actually know of a few echidnas on Earth, and that they look just like Tikal. Shade and Julie Sue are surprised to hear the name Tikal, as they've heard from the stories that Tikal sacrificed herself to seal away the great Demon King Piccolo. Sonic catches him up on what happened with Piccolo, and the two are amazed to hear that Piccolo was defeated and that Tikal is still alive. They would very much like to go to Earth to meet the legend, and maybe there, they can find a way to stay off of Frieza's radar. They don't have much time to talk though, as Eggman gets a detection of more life forms making their way towards the ship. They ask if it's just Bulma's crew coming to rescue them, but no, there are way more life forms on it, and it's not any kind of ship. Vegeta, Shade, and Julie Sue gasp. Not a ship? Then that must mean... Vegeta screams at the two that they're idiots stopping them here. Now the Black Arms are coming right at them. The comet crashes right into the ship, steering it way off course and flinging everybody around. Thankfully...
Okay, question. So you're telling me the Black Comet is literally just a meteor? A meteor? How did they even fit inside?
Goku was able to protect Gohan, while Sonic got Eggman out of harm's way. Once they get a hold of their footing, the group all sit up and watch as a bunch of Black Arms make their way over to them. Goku looks at these guys and gets a slight feeling that he's seen these creatures before. He can't really put his finger on it though. Sonic...
Oh, it's because in episode 1, so 1, the Black Arms invaded planet Vegeta. Vegeta and Gine was killed by a black arm right in front of Goku.
Up into his Kaioken, ready for a fight, as Shade says that, wait, these aren't all the black arms. Vegeta realizes it too, and wonders why it's such a small portion. This is when Black Death.
Let me guess, another one from the Archie comics? I swear, the Archie versions of Sonic are they're just way too OP, man. And if you guys don't know, then let me tell you this. In the Archie comics, Faye literally bends to Sonic's will.
And his experiment, Eclipse the Darkling, step out from the Black Arms, saying that they're here to finish off what's rest of the Nocturnes. Vegeta is relieved Black Doom isn't here. It's only his little lackey. Black Death is surprised to see Vegeta, saying that he didn't expect to see a Saiyan today. This is even better then, as along with the Nocturnes, they'll finish off his Saiyans here today too. Vegeta says he'd like to see them try, but Julie Sue says he needs to be careful, as Eclipse is one of the ones who killed off a bunch of Nocturnes. He's a lot more powerful than he looks. Goku goes up to Vegeta, asking if these guys are really the ones who killed off the Saiyans. Vegeta says that they had a huge part. Frieza was ultimately the one who killed them all, but he wouldn't have right away if it wasn't for these guys. Goku keeps getting flashes in his head of a woman being stabbed through the stomach by one of these things, and while he doesn't know who she is, he gets a feeling of rage from it. Goku steps up, powering up into his Akari form. He tells Black Death that they're not going to be killing any more races today, not if he has anything to say about it. Black Death is surprised to see this kind of power from a Saiyan, and asks if Eclipse can handle it. Eclipse says that he's dealt with plenty of races who can transform. This one will be nothing. Shade asks where Black Doom is, with Black Death saying he has more important matters to attend to, as he's currently making his way to Namek to defeat the Namekians and the Saiyan's master, Frieza. Everybody's heart stops. They're going to Namek, and Frieza's on Namek? Oh god, they need to warn the others. Black Death says they won't be warning anybody, and yells for the Black Arms to charge. Eclipse and the Black Arms rush the group, with them rushing right back towards them, ready to battle.
I don't know if this video will get a copyright claim if I play this music, but to be honest, ever since I heard this music, I absolutely loved it. They'll be calling me royalty. Okay, but I'm just gonna skip.
Maybe they just landed on the other side of the planet. The metals. Meanwhile, the other group lands on Namek. Once everybody steps out, they wonder where the others are, as they all should have landed at the same time. Maybe they just landed on the other side of the planet? The metals try to detect any signs of their ship, but say that there is no sign of them on the planet, so they must have not arrived yet. This really worries them all, since what if the ship broke down up there and they need help? As they try and think of what to do, suddenly, two soldiers show up in some armor like what Vegeta and Nappa wore. The soldiers are kinda weirded out as these guys don't look like Namekians. They picked a bad day to come to the planet, so shoot at them. Amy is able to block the blast with her hammer, as Metal Sonic and Metal Goku rush in and blitz the two of them. With the soldiers killed in no time at all, Bulma asks who those guys were. Metal Sonic flies back over and says that his detector is picking up many life forms with strong powers. A lot feel very similar, so must be the Mechians, but there are many more that are way stronger and may relate back to those soldiers. Metal Goku says that he's picking up some sort of radio transmission from those energies, and he can hack into it to hear what they're saying. Bulma realizes these must be the scouters that the Saiyans had, so to be careful that they don't hear him. Metal Goku taps into the scouter's signal and the group listen in. They hear that Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe, is here and threatening the Namekians to give him their Dragon Ball. The elder Namekians refuse to hand them over, and then they hear so much screaming and death. The Namekians have been killed, and Frieza's henchmen, Zarbon and Dodoria, gain eternal life. Frieza and his soldiers detect the next village and fly off to destroy it as well.
Okay, so yeah, I know that immortality is literally a curse, because you're literally going to live until the universe ends. And the thing is, if the universe doesn't even kill you then, nothing can kill you. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. To be honest, in Frieza's case, immortality is a gift, because he just wants to rule, and rule. The thing is, only until he rules the whole multiverse, he actually wins. And the only one who can actually erase Frieza from existence, even if they're immortal, is Zeno.
Our group is horrified over what they just heard. As with Frieza here, who's apparently leagues ahead of Vegeta, they have no chance of gaining all the balls. Metal Sonic says that this Frieza has an extremely high battle power, one he struggles to read over how large it is. Though, with his soldiers, they think they can handle them. They were both given upgrades since
so
Vegeta...
they can handle Zarbon and Dodoria, so they're what? So they're like what? They can probably go against something in your force? Who's are in like the 40s of thousands? Or is like what, 40,000? So maybe. Although they'd have to team up.
Yeah, and even managed to get a hold of one of the vials that Tails had. The laser vial.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's because Tails like sucked the energy out of a Cyberman that had the laser wisp. So that means if we had one on the Spike Wisp, that would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Or the Cube Wisp. That'd be very cool. Since they can just, defense. I think it'd be Metal Sonic for defense. Or Metal Goku for defense. Although that would be weird. It would be weird because, like, who would get a Spike Vial?
This, they may be able to use it to grab all of the Dragon Balls from the soldiers, but they need to use it wisely. They just need to get in close enough to them. Bulma says she'll wait in the ship for them to quickly make it back here, and the others can go on without her. Thankfully, since they're robots, they don't have any energy that can be detected, so the two pick up Krillin and Amy, carrying them over to where Frieza and his men are. Once they arrive, they see that the soldiers are already beginning to kill the Elder Namekians, trying to get information about the Dragon Balls. Amy is getting very riled up watching this, as she is sick of seeing all of this death. Krillin tells her to stand down, destroying the Scouters, and Dodoria killing him and going after the kids. Once Cargo is killed, this is when Amy can't take it anymore. She spin dashes right into Dodoria, knocking him right away from the other child, Dende. Dodoria goes flying into a nearby house as the others look on in confusion. Krillin curses that this is their moment, so try and make it count. Metal Goku rushes in and elbows Zarbon across the face, making him drop the Dragon Balls in his hands. Metal Sonic then bursts in with his super speed and snatches all 5 Dragon Balls from the ground and takes off. Frieza screams for the others to do something, but Krillin appears and launches a solar flare at the group to blind them all. As Frieza and his men grab at their eyes in pain, Metal Goku grabs Amy and Dende as him and Krillin fly off as fast as they can after Metal Sonic. Once they all can see again, Frieza demands Dodoria to go after them, or he'll kill him right now. Dodoria flies off after the group and catches up with them pretty fast. Krillin asks what they're gonna do, with Metal saying that they fight. Metal Goku tells Metal Sonic to return the Dragon Balls to Bulma. He'll handle this guy. Metal Goku throws Amy and Dende to Krillin as he stops short and nails Dodoria right in the gut. Metal Goku begins his beatdown on Dodoria, with him not being able to fight back. This weird-looking machine is really giving him a run for his money. Dodoria tries to fire a mouth beam at the robot, but Metal Goku just fires an artificial Kamehameha right back and overpowers the mouth beam. The beam goes right into Dodoria's head and blows it right off. Dodoria's headless body falls into the Namekian Ocean as Metal Goku flies back off to join the others. Once Metal Goku makes it back to the spaceship, Bulma tells them that they can't just sit out here in the open like this, as they're pretty much sitting ducks. They need to hide out until they can go after the rest of the Dragon Balls. The group turn the ship into a capsule and fly off to a nearby cave to hide out in. Thankfully, with the Scouters gone, they won't be able to find them anymore, and hopefully with Metal Sonic's speed, he'll be able to go about and find the other Namekians before Frieza and his men do. Once they get all of the Dragon Balls, hopefully they can wish for their friends to be brought back to life as soon as possible, and then get off the planet before Frieza has a chance to find them. Dende tells the group that if there are 5 Dragon and that must mean Frieza killed the Namekians in the other villages. There is only one village left besides the Grand Elder's hut, so they'll need to hurry and save the rest of his people. Amy says that she'll go off with Metal Sonic to find the Namekian villages, since, no offense, he's pretty scary looking, so he'll probably just scare the villagers more. The two go off with Metal Goku and Krillin, left behind to guard the Dragon Balls. Frieza is infuriated that the Dragon Balls are taken right out from under his nose, so orders Zarbon and a pool to go and find them, and if they return without them, he'll kill them himself. The two fly off in fear, trying to find the rest of the Namekian villages. Thankfully, Metal and Amy manage to find one first, and with Amy's charm, she's able to warn the villagers of the impending threat of Frieza, and how he wants to steal their Dragon Ball. The villagers can sense that Amy has a pure heart, and trust her with their Dragon Ball. though they are exposed to a pool who has flown by and found them. Metal Sonic detects him with his radar and speeds up to him and instantly belts him into the ground. Amy pounces on a pool, and her, along with the Namekian warriors of this village, tie him up to keep him as a prisoner. Since they can't be having him report back to Frieza, the elder of the village hands over to Dragon Ball and tells him they should go and find a Grand Elder, as he has the last Dragon Ball. And maybe with his help, he can power them up enough so they can defeat these alien invaders. Amy is very hesitant on a power-up, since she doesn't think any kind of power besides the Chaos Emeralds would defeat Frieza and his men. But they have to try. Metal Sonic and Amy go off next to the Grand Elder's hut, but while they're on their way, Metal Sonic is kicked into the ground by Zarbon. Amy yells out as Zarbon rushes after her. Amy deflects his attacks with her hammer, but she's not fast enough to block all of them, and she's eventually nailed right in the gut and sent flying. Metal Sonic rushes back in to attack, with his speed proving more than enough for Zarbon. Metal zips all around him, slashing at him with his razor-sharp claws. Zarbon yells out in pain and isn't going to be humiliated any longer. Zarbon powers up, pushing Metal off of him as he transforms. With this power, Zarbon can unleash a faster flurry of strikes into Metal Sonic, with these being extremely powerful. Metal is beaten down on by Zarbon.
Alright, now that's BS. But yes, the thing is, from what I'm expecting here is basically, since Metal Sonic already weakened him, even his transformation wouldn't really do much. It would do something, but it wouldn't do much since he's already weakened, so...
...a hulking monster attempting to rip him into shreds. Amy tries to swing around to help him in any way that she can, but it's no use, and she's just getting in the way. This isn't the end though. As while this monster may be powerful, Metal has something up his sleeve. He takes out the Wisp Vial that Tails had, and crushes it to power himself into the Laser. With this insane boost, Metal's speed is amplified so many times more than it already was. So when he flies all around Zarbon, Zarbon can't even see him. Metal claws away at Zarbon once more, with Zarbon being beaten bloody on his knees in a matter of seconds due to the speed boost of Metal. With Zarbon near death's door, he tells them to stop attacking, as he can join up with them to defeat Frieza. Amy doesn't buy this one bit, and goes to grab some more rope to bind him up. But Metal slashes right at his throat, spurting blood everywhere. Amy yells out as Zarbon collapses, dead to the ground. Amy tells Metal that there was no need to kill him, with Metal turning and saying he was programmed to kill. So, if he has a chance to kill the enemy, he's going to take it. If this directive wasn't changed to help her and her friends, then he would have already killed her too. This sends a chill down Amy's spine, as he grabs her and they continue to fly off towards the Grand Elder. Frieza sits back in his ship, seething that the others have been gone for so long. He finally has a chance to one-up Black Doom's newfound power with the Dragon Balls, but then these other aliens come in and ruin those chances? Not today. He's gonna call in the cavalry to fix this mess. He's gonna call in the Ginyu Force.
Yup.
Amy and Metal Sonic make their way to the Grand Elder, and meet with him and his protector, Nail. Amy is really surprised to see Nail, as he's the spitting image of Piccolo. Amy attempts to explain their situation, but to make things easier, the Grand Elder places his hand on Amy's head to read her mind. He's surprised to find that the son of Katas made his way to Earth and split himself into two. If he hadn't, then they would have been able to easily wipe out the Saiyan invaders, especially with that chaos power that they achieved. He removes his hand from her head and says that he can tell that she means no harm at all, and her intentions are very pure. She even stepped in to save his child Dende, so that itself earns her this Dragon Ball. Grand Elder hands Amy the Dragon Ball, with her thanking him very much for this, and she promises not to let him down. He then says that to give her a better chance for the incoming fight,
Guru has a good soul. Imagine... It's sad that he can't really be revived.
he'll awaken her hidden power. He places his hand on her head once more, and Amy has her potential unlocked by Guru. Amy explodes in energy, looking down and not even recognizing herself. She had this much power inside her? This is amazing. She floats up, ecstatic that she can now fly as well. She floats up to Guru to give him a kiss on the cheek, as she tells Metal it's time for them to head back to the others and revive their friends. Amy and Metal burst off from Gurus at super speed. Amy happy how strong she is and how fast she can fly now. It doesn't take very long for them to make it back, and Krillin is very impressed with how powerful that burst from Guru made her. She's even stronger than him now. Metal places the last 2 Dragon Balls down as they celebrate that they managed to get all 7 without being killed by Frieza. This is when everybody detects 6 large powers coming towards them at super speeds. Everybody gets into a fighting position as Bulma runs back inside the cave to hide. The Ginyu Force lands right in front of the group, saying they're a brave bunch stealing these Dragon Balls from Lord Frieza, and that all of them are here to finish him off and give them back. Krillin asks who these guys are, as they all get into their poses. They are Birder, Raccoon, Jace, Guldo, Banyu, and Ginyu. Together, they are the Ginyu Force, and they're here to take them down. Back on the
Nossa pele precisa do cuidado certo. Novo nível.
The Ginyu Force, and they're here to take them down. Back on the Nocturne ship, the group are fighting off the Black Arms the best they can. Shade, Julie Sue, and Gohan fight off the normal Black Arms members, with Gohan making sure to stay close to Eggman so he doesn't get killed. Eggman tries his best to help out with some of the guns he packed for himself, but they're pretty useless against these very strong aliens. Goku and Sonic have gone after Eclipse, with him being an extremely powerful force to go against. He kinda reminds them of Shadow in a way, since he can somehow use Chaos Control to teleport all around them. They wonder how he can use such an ability without the emeralds, but have no time to think on that as they need to stay on their toes. Eclipse is able to handle a Kaioken Sonic pretty fine on his own, but with an Akari Goku coming in against him too, it's a pretty tough fight, no matter how skilled he is. Black Death goes against Vegeta, with the Prince attempting to erase him from existence. But Black Death is a very strong force to be reckoned with, and a little much for Vegeta to handle as he is. Vegeta has to resort to using his Wisp powers once more on Black Death, which actually surprises him, as he didn't expect this Saiyan to use those kind of powers on him. This makes the fight a little more even.
Okay, so from what I know so far, only the Frieza Force is able to use the Wisps. Wait. Oh no.
And he is pushed back by the slightest amount more. No matter how many Chaos Beams Eclipse can fire at Sonic and Goku, it doesn't seem to be helping him, and Eclipse calls out to Black Death that he needs some help over here. Black Death says he's a little busy with Vegeta right now, so he's on his own. This isn't looking good for Eclipse, so he communicates to Black Death through the Hive Mind if he can call for backup. Black Death contemplates this, as if Eclipse is beaten, then Goku and Sonic will team up with Vegeta, and with all their powers, he'll surely be killed. So they're probably gonna need it. Black Death communicates with Black Doom, and says he's sorry for reaching out as he's on his way to Namek, but they have an issue here with the last of the Nocturnes and the Saiyans. Black Doom communicates back, asking why are there Saiyans there? They're all supposed to have been wiped out, besides the ones Frieza kept alive. Black Death says that the ones Frieza kept alive have rebelled against him, and they're here giving Eclipse a run for his money. Black Doom tells him that with their ultimate soldier here, he'll kill the last of the Saiyans and the Nocturnes to rid the universe of those scum. The ultimate weapon will be there in a second. Black Death smiles.
Yeah, definitely Shadow. It's Shadow, isn't it?
He says that all of them are done for now. The ultimate weapon is on its way. Vegeta laughs, saying that these guys aren't as bad as they used to be. He's sure he can handle the ultimate weapon all by himself. Vegeta is then cut off as he gets a spear thrown right through his shoulder. He screams out in pain as he reverts back to normal. Goku and Sonic turn to see what's wrong, as two Chaos Blasts hit them dead on in the chest, faster than they could see. They go flying back as well, reverting back to normal. Gohan, Shade, and Julie Sue rush over to help them back up, as Eggman looks on in front of him in horror. No, it can't be. Goku and Sonic slowly sit up to see what happened, with them not being able to believe what they're seeing either. The ultimate weapon. No, it's Shadow.
Okay. Anyways, I guess that's it for this video, everyone. I literally every time I make a video, it's always half an hour. Anyways, that's it for this video, everyone. I will see you all next time. Before that, okay, so I know this is probably not gonna happen in Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Legends now. So in Dragon Ball Legends, we have Zenkai Awakening, right? Well, I am thinking of this. What? Okay, so a Super Zenkai, which is what Vegeta and Goku got in the Frieza saga. Like, Goku went from 90,000 to 3 million. I want that to happen with Dragon Ball Legend Zenkai Awakening characters, but only characters that are Zenkai Awakened. that are already Zenkai awakened. And when there's about to be a new Zenkai awakening character, they are not going to be Super Zenkai awakened. So, and I guess that's it. Jeez, it's been 11 days. I've been uploading a lot less on YouTube lately. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna make like I think I'll make like what, 3 videos a week? Yeah, 3 videos a week. I'll see y'all next time, everyone. Bye-bye.